Monday, the 13th of February, 2023. We're leaving Acworth, heading back to Athens Arcade. We'll be passing by this truck that I'm interested in up here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it over there or not. If I'm up here next weekend and he still has it, I'll drive it and see what I think. There it is right there on the right. Looks like a nice 05. The only problem is it's not an extended cab. It's just a regular cab, but it looks like a nice four-wheel drive 05 model, 160,000 miles. 4.9 liter V8. I think that's old 301. It's probably not old. They've redone everything. It's not being an 05. It's probably a LS engine instead of a Vortec. And this morning, I guess we'll update. We had water leaking underneath the van last night. It looks like it's coming out from around the water pump. The water pump bolts probably just need to be tightened. I think that's all it is. We'll find out as we go down the road, won't we? It's almost like this van and I are in a fight to the death, and it's winning. Think about going up to Rome and cutting across, but I guess I need to just go down 75 and get back to Arcade in case there is something else going on. We now have 301,487 miles, and we're at the shop at 300,400, I think. So we've got 1,000 miles on it now. We had one oil change. There is a drip hanging from the dust cover from the flex plate, and there has been a couple of spots on the ground, but it doesn't seem to be anything I've got to worry about anyway. But if it is, they'll have to replace the main seal of the engine one or the other. Now I was getting an error code on this Osmo Action 3. I cleaned the contacts on the card. It's a very fast Lexar card, V60 card, but it said the card was writing slow, so I don't know. After cleaning the contacts, I haven't gotten that message this morning. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to turn it off now. We'll keep updating as we cut across, cut down 75 and across 285. Yeah, we just come out on Georgia 92. And we haven't had any transmission shift problems since that little episode Friday. And after, and then cycling the ignition switch on and off 3 times. That's the 3rd time in a row it has worked. It's about 32 degrees, 9 o'clock Monday morning. Another very nice, well, we had more rain, but this is a very nice winter day. I think it's supposed to get up in the 50s. About 37 tonight, so it'll be nice. It's not bad at all. Get something to eat. We'll probably go through the Hardee's over on Georgia 92 and get a biscuit. And we'll be heading south. We'll turn south on 41. I'm going to turn it off because that sun will be right in our eyes. My plan right now is to change out this power steering pump, the Hydro Boost, and the computer this week, and then hopefully take off to Florida. I think this water leak's just coming from the water pump. I think these bolts just need to be tightened up. That's pretty much normal. They'll loosen up a little bit. I had to do it when I put the water pump on myself, so I'm not concerned about that unless we leak too much water out to and we need to cut it off. I do have water with me if we have to add some, but that would dilute the antifreeze solution. So let's cut it off and let's see how far we get. Hopefully we'll make it all the way back. With the position of the sun, I've moved the camera back some. That may make for a little bit better video, I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll go ahead and record going across across the bridge between Lake Acworth and Lake Altoona. I'll say this will be continuing an update of this construction from 2-lane to 4-lane. Yeah, last time I was in this Ingalls up here, they did not serve breakfast, so we won't be going to the Ingalls. We'll get on 75 there, but we'll get off at 92 and go into the Hardee's. We could cut across 92. Take a lot longer with all the stop and go. Over Georgia Highway 293. To the right is Acworth and on down into Kennesaw. To the left is Emerson, Lake Point Sports, and then on into Cartersville. Bojangles up here. We could, if it's not crowded, we could get a Bojangles and not have to get back off at 92, unless that's the way we're going to go. Traffic so far has been very light. It's not 10 after 9, but I would have thought traffic would have been much heavier. It's a Monday. I don't know if there's any kind of special days or anything going on or not. Again, 2-3 years from now, it's going to be a lot different coming through here. It's already a lot different from what it was 2 years ago. Okay, let's cut it off. That sun's going to be in our eyes again here. We'll turn left up here. A lot of times this left-hand turn lane is backed up all the way down into that curve we just came through. Okay, we parked in a spot that I made sure there was nothing in it, no leak of any kind. Which way are you going? You going to take up the whole space? And when I came back out, there was nothing underneath there, so I think we're good to get back to Arcade, but we'll see. What I think doesn't matter, does it? This van has a mind of its own. It takes the notion to do backed up, it acts up. We will turn right down here and get on 75 South. I need to check my assistant and make sure it's clear all the way down. Our assistant says it is an hour and 45 minutes, 85 miles in light traffic. That seems a little bit long for light traffic. It did show one slowdown around Spaghetti Junction, but maybe it'll stay clear and it won't be bad. expressway at Glade Road. Those are 285. It's 25 minutes away. That's about right. Off before that sun gets in our eyes. Yeah, we just came past some more debris in the road, and then there's another accident pulled over right here, so. Way over here and see, we may get off at the south end loop, but I don't know, if it moves like this, we'll stay on it. Get off at the south loop, we go down Powers Ferry. If Micro Center was open, we could stop in Micro Center. Take a look at the map again. The map is showing red all the way to the 285 interchange. So I think we're going to get off at the south loop and go down Powers Ferry. Cut over to 41. It could be quicker. Probably would be. We may do that. This is Georgia 120 that we're crossing. The Big Chicken is right up there on the right. Ambulance coming north on 75. Don't know whether it's from whatever's going on south here or not. I think we're going to get off up here on the south loop and then go left or right at the south loop, one or the other. Well, our assistant is showing this slow down turns red. We want to get over and get off if we can. We want to get all the way over. People don't want to let us over. Okay, we're gonna get, oh, well, no, we can't. They won't let us. They won't let us. Well, that was our last shot at getting over. Well, it may clear up now. There's a wreck right there. That might be part of it. 3-vehicle incident there. I got a feeling they were trying to get off and created another incident. That'll back 75 up north, probably all the way to, well, that's off the side though, so it shouldn't. I guess we're just stuck in it. We could get off at the South Loop if we can get over. But we'll see. Let's cut it back off. We've gotten off at the South Loop. We're turning left. Yeah, it's pretty congested over there. I think we made the right decision. And she's telling us which way we want to go now. What's she saying? She's saying go down Powers Ferry. That's what we're gonna do, Chickadee. I've got a young lady needs assistance of some sort. Don't know that we can help her. We can barely help ourselves, huh? We're winging it on a wing and a prayer, whether we're gonna make it back or not. I guess for almost this last year, every time we get out, something comes up. Well, on the way back is, will he make it? Bet he don't. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this one back off. And we're turning left down here at the bottom of the hill at Powers Ferry, staying on, well, it says Acresville, but I think Powers Ferry comes up to the left. Or this will take us back to Powers Ferry if it's not Powers Ferry. But we've been watching our gauges very closely. Everything looks okay. We're going to stop up here at the Publix and get out and make sure nothing's pouring out. But if anything was in bad shape, it ought to be showing the gauges. I'm going to see if I can get the power steering or hydro boost noise in the video, in the recording, so that I'll have that. There's a public shopping center up here. We'll stop in that and check everything out. Okay, I'm going to mash on the brake. Let off. Mash on. Let off. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. I'm going to get out and just look, see make sure there's nothing pouring out underneath here. Then we'll get back on 285 and head on our way. Okay, everything was okay underneath. We're going to get on 285 right here. We'll, like normal, we're going to work our way over all the way to next to the left lane. We may work our way over to the left lane, because it slows down around Roswell Road and 400 where all that construction is. So we will try to avoid that, get over in that left lane, second from the wall. And we'll just bust it on across the top end. How about that? Okay, we are third from the wall. Running 55. We're going to get up probably to about 60, 65. They didn't shift to 60 miles an hour, but we were going up the hill under load, so a little questionable, but maybe his eye. There you go, coming down. If you're going to get off at Roswell Road, you got to get all the way over that right-hand lane, because it exits a lot quicker than it used to. see them, but there they are. Up here at this intersection, there was a nice little farm over to the right. None of this stuff was up here. Subcontract work we did up here. Marchman's, the Cowards, Pritchett, Doug Roberts, who else? Dempsey. All kind of folks up here we work for. If you know them, give them a shout out. They were instrumental in turning Dunwoody into the mess it is today. Oh, man. Don't you just love 285? What is there not to love about 285? What's that old song? I love it, got to have some more of it. I didn't intend for this to be a long video, but I guess it's going to be. Yeah, I tell you, YouTube has been very disappointing these last 3 months. I don't make hardly enough to mess with anyway, but something has gone haywire. Same views, watch hours, everything. What little earning I had has been cut by 2/3. I'm only making about 1/3 of what I made last year with 50% more subscribers. Very discouraging. Got a blue light special over on the other side over there. I hope to get south this weekend and get the 5 fish in the water, get this underwater drone going. Hopefully that's going to boost the subscribers and views. Okay, let's turn this off. The sun's hitting in our eyes. We've worked our way back over one lane. We've got to get over one more to get on 285. I mean, get on 85. Hit 85 north. I say if you're coming across 285, you need to be in the 4th lane from the wall. I guess looks like right here at the bridge, 4th lane from the wall there too. 3rd lane here on the right side, 4th lane from the left side. You can be on the 2nd lane from the right side, but that lane will be slower getting on. If you want to get off at what, Peachcrest or whatever that is, Ridge, yeah, that would be the lane to be in. Okay, come on over. I'll let you over. Come on, come on, come on. We go across Spaghetti My Junction. about the mildest or about the least amount of traffic you're ever going to see. This is pretty incredibly thinned out. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this one off. I think this one will wrap this video.